So Richard Dooner, and I'm the CEO of the Antser group. I was the inquisitive kid at school who probably didn't necessarily fit great into that sort of school learning structure, and kind of came out really, didn't really want to go into further education, just wanted to kind of go and make money and earn money really. Did lots of different jobs. I did jobs from delivering post, cleaning kitchens, cleaning toilets in supermarkets. I was going to be a hairdresser at one point. Did loads of different things, and I think it was one day I ended up selling flowers on the wholesale markets and thought, you know what, I need to do something a bit different here. And I ended up going into a career in sales, and I started selling commercial fire training for the fire service, and I was quite good at it. And I really enjoyed that, and I did a number of sales roles over a period of time, and then I started to sell projects and for government contracts. And then I went from selling those contracts to actually delivering those contracts. And I really started to enjoy sort of project management and project delivery, and did some qualifications in it, and then I went back to my further education whilst I was working at the same time. It was around that time I thought, you know what, I really want to test myself, I really want to go and work in one of the biggest companies. And I was fortunate enough to get a role in a company called Capita, who at that time was FTSE 100 listed. They had about 50,000 employees, and I went in as a project manager. And it's kind of, it was kind of sink or swim really. It was kind of, but I learned a lot from that. I learned a lot about people, and I learned a lot about organisations. So I worked in that, and I started to build trust because I was good at delivering some quite complex projects. And I started to build a bit of a track record and pedigree within that organisation that I could deliver quite complex stuff. And I thought, well, actually, it doesn't really matter to some degree what my technical knowledge is. It's about people, and it's about individuals, and it's about assessing situations when you're dealing with people to kind of learn from a scenario or actually work out what's going on. For me, it was about learning. How do the best people that are really good at this do it, and how can I learn from that? Over a period of time, I was fast-tracked into a sort of senior leadership position, and the Capita started to give me lots of really big, complex leadership roles to undertake. And I went from, you know, a project manager to managing teams of several hundred people at a time on some really complex contracts. I started to then kind of work out, well, actually, this is all about people. This is only about people. It doesn't matter what rung of the ladder you're on, it's about people. But as you go through that sort of leadership journey into different roles and more senior roles, it's about how you adapt your leadership style and how you adapt how you deal with people. That is kind of what makes people that are good leaders and people that are not so good leaders. As that kind of journey continued, I ended up, before I left Capita and came to Antser, I was responsible for about 1,000 people on a government contract that was turning about 110 million a year. I'd kind of gone all the way through the rungs, but what I realised was, actually the reason I was been successful is, for me, it's about anyone that worked with me, it's about empowering them. And I've taken that into Antser. So there's a lot in Antser today, and a lot of the roles I performed in before. There's always people that are a lot better than me at what they do, and they're like, oh, I can never be as good as them. But my role isn't to be as good as them, and it's not to fear that. It's to actually get people that are better than me, get people that are really good at what they do, but harness their potential by creating an environment where they're empowered to flourish. Leadership is quite for me, what I've learned over all of that, leadership is a bit of a thankless task really, because actually if you succeed, you are not really succeeding, it's your people that succeed, and you really want them to be celebrated, and you want them to get the success of doing well. But if it goes wrong, sometimes you're the individual that you've got to carry that. So, but I don't mind that. I really enjoy creating environments where people can flourish and thrive and be the best they can be, and get them to really work together as individuals. So I think that's one of the things that we tried to create in Antser. So we provide business support services to the care sector, we provide technology solutions to the care sector, and learning and development programs. We are the partner of choice, whether you are delivering services, IT or training and development, so we offer all of those things. We want to be the best. We want to be the best in the marketplace. We want to attract the best people. We want to do things that no one else has done. We want to do the complex stuff that deters most businesses or individuals. And we want to do that because we want to make things different, and we want to make things better. So really what we're trying to do is almost help particularly local authorities where a lot of our services are delivered into, help them operationalise the care sector rather than it being a reactive service. I want to build a really successful business that's strong commercially, but also doesn't lose sight of its mission, which is to make the care sector better. Our longer term vision is actually all the things that all solutions and services that we're providing to care, could we provide them to other sectors? Our goal and our aim is to do that more and more. So Antser follow the 7 C values. You know, we adopt them in everything we do. Probably 3 in particular I would say that were almost natural to us as probably individuals. One is curiosity. As individuals, everyone that comes into Antser, we encourage everyone to be curious. Well, actually, why does that work that way? Why do we do it this way? How can we do things different? So that's kind of part of the Antser DNA, really, is the curiosity. The second one, which is really important to me, because we've built Antser through acquiring fundamentally lots of businesses over the last 12 months. So we've integrated and tried to knit together and create a fabric of one business out of about 4 or 5. So collaboration has been central to that, to try and feel like how we collaborate services or products or individuals to collaborate together. My view is the sum of the parts is bigger as a whole, right? So as we start to collaborate more, we become better. One of the things I push down through my leadership team and into the teams below is actually we need to stop seeing ourselves as individual businesses. Antser is one business, and it's all about collaborating together for cross opportunities. For me, I want everyone who works for us to be brave about what we're trying to do, brave about how we go about doing it, brave about the decisions we take. You know, every day for us is about doing things differently and challenging the norm. We constantly have to be brave, and we have to have the courage of our convictions that we believe this will be a success. So yeah, I'm hell-bent on us becoming a really strong, successful business, and actually all the people in the business enjoying that.